Everyone, welcome back to AM Career Solutions. So in the previous videos, I have said you or I have elaborated you about the capital budgeting techniques, that is traditional methods. I have elaborated you the both methods of traditional technique of capital budgeting, that is ARR or average rate of return or accounting rate of return, and the next one is a payback period. So from the ARR, we have to calculate we have to calculate or we have to evaluate the long term project. In the payback period, we are actually, it is saying us or it is conveying the information to us that within how much time period we are getting back our investments. So today we will know about the modern methods, and I will let you know today about the NPVs, that stands for net present values. Okay, so before coming to our topic, I want to say that if you are forgetting to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel fast, watch full the videos, and while subscribing, don't forget to press the bell icons, because when I will be uploading my next topics or next videos, you will be getting the notification for that. So let us learn today. So before going to NPV, at first you have to know the time value of money. What is time value? So what is time value? So why I am telling you the time value here? Because in traditional technique, it may be ARR or payback period, the both are not taking consideration into time value of money. They are not taking time value into consideration. But in modern methods of capital budgeting technique, everyone is taking time value into consideration. So at first in NPV is also taking care of the time value of money. So what is time value of money and how to calculate that? So let's see here. Future value. We are calculating future value from the present value. That means future value is equal to present value into 1 plus k to the power t. So here t is a time, k is a cost of capital. That is equity. For equity it's dividend, for interest is debtor, it is interest. Generally consider it is as interest. Okay. So present value. See here, suppose you have 100 rupees. Okay, you kept it in bank. You will get, or you are lending to someone and you are keeping taking 10% of interest. 10% means 0.10. So 1 plus look at the formula. 100 you have, the formula according to formula 1 plus k is the interest or cost of capital, that is 0.10. T is a time, means 1 year. So how much it will be? 110. So you can calculate on your, it will be 110. This is the future value of your money. Okay, likewise you can calculate the future value, present value also from the future value. Like present value is equal to future value and divided by 1 plus k to the power t. Are you getting it? So in this way we are calculating the time value of money. So what is NPV? Let us see here. So we can say that NPV is the modern technique or modern method of capital budgeting techniques. So here I have said you how we are calculating the time value of money. So let us see here. So the NPV or net present value, this technique is also known as discounted cash flow method. NPV is also known as discounted cash flow method or a DCF method, which is required cash flows to be discounted. We can say, if you will define that, it will be required cash flow to be discounted at a certain rate. Required cash flow to be discounted at a certain rate. That rate is known as cost of capital. When cost of capital will be discounted at a certain rate, we can say that is discounted cash flow method or NPV. Or otherwise, the cost of capital is the minimum rate to be earned in a project. While you are going for NPV, in that time period or in that time, you have to calculate the cost of capital. That will be how? That will be minimum rate to be earned in a project. That means you have to at least earn minimum rate, that is cost of capital. So discounted cash flow recognizes that the cash flow streams are different time period. Okay, which differs in value. Yes or no? So we are receiving the cash flow from different time periods, so that they have different value. Actually, when in the first year, suppose we have receiving cash for fifth year, and that is equivalent. In the first year also 1 lakh, second year 1 lakh, third year 1 lakh, fourth year 1 lakh, or fifth year 1 lakh. But according to discounted cash flow method, these are not same, because actually time value here matters. here the time value or the value of your money is different from this according to discount cash flow, because time has also its own value. So it says that the cash flow streams are different time period and differs in value and can be compared only when they can be expressed in terms of a common factor. That common factor, okay, this is called a present value. If you are expressing in terms of present value of or common factor, then it will be possible in discounted cash flow method. So present value of cash inflow is compared with the present value of a cash outflow. Inflow is compared with the outflow, then that will give the net present value. So when we are comparing with the present value of a cash inflow with the present value of cash outflow, we will be getting NPV. If the cash inflow is greater than outflow, then we are accepting project. If it is less than, then we are rejecting the project. If it is equal to, then it is indifferent. That means whether we will accept or not accept, that is same. Okay, so that means we are getting nothing. In other words, you can say when NPV is positive, that means cash inflow is greater than that cash outflow. So NPV is positive, we are accepting that. NPV is negative, we are rejecting that. NPV is 0, is indifferent. Okay, so let's see here the problem. So a firm whose cost of capital is 10% is considering two mutually exclusive projects, that is X and Y. So you see here X and Y, this is the initial cash investment, 0 year. 0 year means it has invested the cash, that is 56,125. Also here is the same, but the cash inflows are 1 2 3 4 5 like this, and project Y it has like this. Okay, let us see. Okay, then cash flow of 5th year includes 3,000 salvage value. That means at the end of the 5th year, the scrap value or the salvage value will be 3,000. Which project should be accepted by following method? Whether we will accept X or Y according to NPV. Let us see here. So first we are calculating for project X. Year 1 2 3 4 5. This is 14 means 14k or 1000 as we have seen in the question. Okay, PVIF is 10%, present value interest factor. Actually this present value interest factor, according to percentage, we are getting it from a table. That is, we can say present value interest factor table we will get the value in factor table. I will share it with you also. Okay, so if you will present value, what will be present value? So if we will multiply into this, we will get present value here. This into this here, this into this here, this into this here, this into this here. So we are getting the present value. Actually you can calculate the present value interest factor also, but it will be too late. So we have to go to manually. So why we will go to manually calculating that? So we will be looking at the table and we are finding out the interest or the present value interest factor. Okay, so by adding up all these things of all present values, we are getting present value of all cash inflow, that is 68,645. okay, minus this is actually this is inflow and this is outflow. I have said you NPV is nothing but it is the present value of all cash inflow minus present value of all cash outflow. So this is the present value of all cash inflow, or this outflow. I have said you in the 0 year we have invested 56,125. So this is outflow. That means we are getting positive NPV here, that is 12,520. Let us see the project Y. Likewise 1 2 3 4 5 project this is also you can consider is at 12k or 1000. Okay, so present value interest factor is 0.909. we are getting it from a table. We will not calculate here because it will take a lot of time. So we'll be looking forward to the table to get this data or present value interest factor at the rate 10%. Okay, so here if we will multiply with this, we are getting this figure 19,099, 16,530. If you will multiply this with this we will get this and we will get this. If you will multiply this with this, then we will get this. Okay, then we will be adding up all these 5. So we will get present value of all cash inflow, that is 71,521. Okay, this is inflow. Here is the present value of all cash outflows that we have invested first, that is 56,125. we are getting here 15,396. So here also we are getting positive, here we are also getting positive. I have said you that is a mutually exclusive project. So mutually exclusive means you have to accept once or one, because you know this is a such type of project where you will be accepting only one. Only one means here 15,000, here 12,000. So more will be accepted. So project Y, as it is giving higher NPV, we will accept project Y. So project Y should be accepted because of higher NPV than project X. Are you getting this? If the project will be not mutually exclusive, that means it will be an independent project. So we do not have to delete another one. That means we can accept both because both have positive NPV. As it is a mutually exclusive project, we have to accept one, then we will accept the higher ones. So we will accept the Y one, project Y. Got it? Okay. So I think you can got the NPV. If you have any further queries, you can comment down below. आपके पास दूसरा कुछ क्वेश्चन है, अगर आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा है एनपीवी के बारे में, तो आप मुझे दूसरा क्वेश्चन बता सकते हैं, क्योंकि थोड़ा क्रिटिकल प्रॉब्लम है। अब अगर आपको और दूसरा एक मिलेगा प्रेजेंट वैल्यू इंटरेस्ट फैक्टर एन्युइटी बोल के। एन्युइटी मीन से आपका हर साल में 5 साल जो दिखाया था आपको, 5 साल में सब अमाउंट सेम रहेगा, सब 10,000, सब 15,000। अगर सब सेम हुआ तो आपको प्रेजेंट वैल्यू इंटरेस्ट फैक्टर एन्युइटी बोल के मिलेगा। तो उनका वैल्यू भी वही टेबल से ही मिलेगा। सो आई विल शेयर यू द बोथ द टेबल्स लेटर, ओके। एंड फॉर टुडे दिस मच. In the next section, I will be uploading about the profitability index method, that is PI index of capital budgeting technique. It is also the modern method of capital budgeting technique, and it is somehow the modification of the NPV. Okay, so for today this much. अगर आपको मेरा ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा है, if you are liking my video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Don't forget to press the bell icons. Share it with your friends, who are needing it, and like my channel. If you have any queries, you can comment down below. Thank you.